Hi everyone, this is Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, August 16th. I forgot the date, 2020. But just know that this message is for you no matter when you see the message. And we're gonna pull 3 cards from this deck, and I wanna remind you, my card says good vibes. Try to stay in that space of good vibes, even if you're going through something right now, an obstacle or a situation or a divorce or an argument or a tension or the life events that are going on in the world. I just remind you to ask for that guidance to help you to feel good vibes. And I'm sending you good vibes right now, and I hope that you are open to receiving them. So today we're working with Angel Therapy deck, and we're asking the angels of Divine White Light, what is a message that we need to hear? And cards are already popping up, so we're gonna see what they wanna say. So we have card number 1, we have card number 2, and we have card number 3. Okay, so see which card you wanna work with, or if you wanna listen to the whole message, that's fine too. And we're starting with card number 1. And the card for card number 1 is crystals. So if you chose card number 1, are you someone that works with crystals, or do you like crystals, or have you been feeling pulled to start purchasing crystals? It's probably the right time. Crystals help to bring up the vibration of the room for yourself. So I will give you a couple of examples to help you. And then you may want to do some research, but crystals are a great thing, and it's one of the things that I would say I have in my spiritual toolbox, and that I teach to my clients to always have with them in their house, because they really do help to change the vibration of what's going on in your world. So we're going to start with this one, and I've talked about it before, but this is green aventurine, and this is a great crystal, and what it acts as for me is it's like a barrier between me and the client. So me and you, who I'm speaking to today. And what it does is it's almost shielding me from any negativity that may be being sent to me from doing this reading. If someone's hearing this reading and they're annoyed by it, or they don't like what's being shared, or it triggers something for them, this crystal helps to keep that at bay, to keep that at that person and not to be sent my way. So that is green aventurine. Rose quartz. Rose quartz is a great crystal for self-love. Sometimes people wear it in their bra, or they might carry around in their pocketbook, or put it under their bed, under their pillow, or on their nightstand. If you're looking for love, that's a great one to have with you as well, or if you're starting a new relationship, or most importantly, self-love. Giving yourself more self-love and more self-care. I have at my front door black obsidian. Black obsidian is a great crystal for warding out any negativity, for any low energy. When I first moved into my house here, I'm here for 6 years, I was walking down the steps, and it literally felt like someone pushed me from the top of the steps, and I fell down the steps. And I knew that it wasn't an accident. I knew that it was something that had happened energetically. I found out later on through my teacher and she is also a psychic medium, and it happened to be a spirit that was trying to get my attention. And a message came through for me, but she said to me, you have to start putting either the intention out there that only spirits of Divine White Light that I invite into my home are allowed, and or put the black obsidian. So I have them all over my house now, and the energy has definitely shifted. Selenite. Selenite is I have a selenite wand, and it is great for clearing even myself if I just want to put it around me for my whole aura. So I invite you to take a look at crystals, or maybe start researching and see which crystals you might want to be working with. There are so many. And if you have any questions, I'm not a crystal expert, but I do work with a bunch of them. Please feel free to reach out to me and I can help you further. So that's card number 1. Card number 2, mediumship. If you chose card number 2, I wonder if you have been developing this third eye. I wonder if you see spirit, or if you're starting to see like glimpses of color, maybe here, that's how I started seeing. I would just see speckles of color, and then I would look and it would be gone. Maybe you actually see departed loved ones. I don't know what it is for you, but what I want you to know is you have the ability to connect with departed loved ones, whether you're physically seeing them or you're receiving messages from them through either claircognizance, which is just thoughts in your head, clairaudience, inner ear, just hearing, clairvoyance, which is that third eye, or clairsentient, which is that gut feeling. You just have a gut feeling and you're not really sure where that gut feeling is coming from. But you have the ability, if you chose number 2, to start tapping into mediumship further. You could do it for fun. You could do it to increase your intuition. Whatever it is, just start doing research and see if it's something you're interested in. So that's card number 2. What I want to say, actually, before I turn card number 3 over, is as we are going through this year of 2020, we have been going through a spiritual awakening. And this year especially, we are really having a deep awakening. So if you chose card number 2, you're totally exactly where you're supposed to be right now. And if you're getting that sense and feeling when I was explaining what this card represents, like, yeah, I'm feeling that way, please definitely start tapping into it. It's only going to help and serve you further. Okay, card number 3. So card number 3 says vegetarian or vegan. So when this card comes up, and I'm going to have to read the cards across for you in a minute, but when this card comes up, what this is saying is you might be eating too many processed foods or processed items. Maybe you're drinking too. I know that I've heard through the pandemic, a lot of people were drinking a lot. No judgment. But just know that when you're putting processed chemicals or harsh stuff inside your physical body, you're clogging your vessel. So imagine if you're in the bathtub and the drain is clogged. That's what you're doing to your vessel. So this card is asking you to have more raw, rich, whole foods because you need them. They're going to increase your energy. They're going to help and serve you for your day, just to be going through the day, okay? So that's the first thing. But the second thing that I want to explain is that if I read the cards, which I would do if I had a client, I would do from left to right, and it would be past, present, future, okay? Or 1, 2, and 3. And the first card is saying start to get involved with crystals. Crystals are going to help you in the spiritual journey that you're on right now. As you start working more with crystals, you're going to start connecting more as a mediumship. So medium, you know, if you hear the word medium, you automatically think of someone who is definitely channeling messages from departed loved ones. But that's not always what it means. So you could just be connecting further to your gifts that you have been given by God when you were born. And that's all it is. It's not a career you're going to have, but it's just something that you have been developing. And the crystals was the beginning, maybe the gateway to get you in. And now you're starting to connect further and trust, more importantly, that these messages you're receiving are accurate. And then this card is very important. As I share with all of my clients, and as I've experienced in my own journey, in the spiritual journey, the more that you keep your physical vessel clear, the easier it is for that connection between God and you into your crown chakra. So imagine you have a cord going up to God, to the heavens. And that clear channel is clearer when you keep the physical body clear. So there was a time when I first started doing this work where I was drinking wine. When I went out, very social, 1 glass of wine, nothing crazy. I've never been a drinker, but just to have like a glass of wine. And every time I would have the glass of wine, the next day I would have the most terrible headache. And it got to the point where I realized it was like I was being hit over the head with a brick and I didn't want to listen. The wine was affecting me. The sulfates were affecting me. And as the years have progressed, my body has definitely become more sensitive to gluten, to alcohol, to so many different things, to nuts. I can't even eat nuts anymore. There's like this many things that I can eat. But that is because my body is so sensitive because I'm becoming clearer as a channel, and I need to do that for myself to keep my energy up and to be able to just feel that energy, because that's what I'm doing now. I'm feeling energy, and I'm, sharing messages with you guys, and I would never be able to do that if I was keeping my physical vessel dirty of chemicals and processed foods and harsh ingredients. So this card is very important for you, and even animal foods. Some people can be vegan. I cannot. I do need a piece of meat here or there. So you also have to be in tune and listen to your body. So that's what this card is representing for you. You choose what works for you, but start to be conscious. When you lose energy, what did you eat? What did you put in that body? Was it caffeine? Was it chocolate? Was it alcohol? Was it something processed? Start to take notice so that you can boost up your energy, because the more whole foods that you can put in your body, the better it is for you. So I hope that this message served you today. I wish you a great week. It's going to be a beautiful week here in New Jersey, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.